Hi everyone, I'm Humaira Mullah, the founder and CEO of HM Accounting. So, as we all know, or I hope that we all know this, but the SARS tax season is around the corner. And whether you are an individual, a provisional taxpayer, or a business owner, this video is going to help you to stay ahead of key deadlines, maximize your tax deductions, and file with confidence. So do grab a notebook or save this video. You are going to want to remember this. So let's get into it. We're going to look at the most important part, which is the SARS tax deadlines for the 2025 tax submission, right? So the auto assessments are going to start from the 7th of July 2025. And if you are auto assessed, then please don't just accept it, double or triple check it. Auto assessments often miss extra deductions, multiple income sources, and complex transactions. Then the official filing season opens on the 21st of July, right? So before the 21st of July, just the auto assessments will be done. There will be no other assessments that will be available for anybody to submit. But starting from the 21st of July, all individuals, trusts, and companies can start submitting from this date, right? The individual tax deadline, this is going to be on the 20th of October 2025. So it is just a 3-month filing window. Please don't leave this for last minute. If you are a provisional taxpayer, provisional individual taxpayer, then your deadlines are going to be different. You get a longer period of time. So this is like for directors of companies and those earning other sources of income apart from their salary, then you would normally be a provisional taxpayer. And your filing deadline would be on the 19th of January 2026, right? And then provisional tax payments deadline, the first payment is on the 25th of August, and then the second payment on the 25th of February 2026. And for companies, please do remember your final corporate income tax return must be submitted within 12 months of your financial year end. So if your financial year end is February, for example, February 2024, then the first submission will be for February 2025. But remember, you still have leeway as to when that is due, right? Okay, so here's where many taxpayers slip up. SARS is not going to pre-populate these deductions or income streams. So if you miss them, you're going to lose out on potential refunds or you're going to risk under declaring. And I just want to try and get to that slide. So the individual deductions that are not included on SARS tax return is going to be your travel allowance. This is not included. You're going to need a logbook for this, right? And then your work from home claims, as well as donations with Section 18A certificates, and then expenses against commission or freelance income. Additional income sources that you must declare would be if you have multiple IRP5s, if you receive foreign interest or dividends, if you receive interest rental income, or if you have a side hustle, some freelance gigs, some consulting, and if you are a sole proprietor. Complex transactions that need to be included manually will be things like your sale of shares, your crypto, your property, and foreign income beyond just the basics, right? Let's look at some top tax deductions that could save you so much if you know what to claim. I am going to be doing a few more videos on this for individual taxpayers deductions as well as for corporate taxpayer deductions. I'm also going to be sharing lots of blogs, so there will be a lot of information. There will also be freebies to download, but I did want to get this information out to you so you have the necessities at least to go off with for now, right? So for individuals, we are looking at retirement annuity contributions, medical aid and qualifying out-of-pocket expenses, and donations to approved PBOs, which is your public benefit organizations, home office expenses, but this is if you meet SARS criteria, and that criteria is quite strict, and then tax-free investments within limits, and travel allowances. You are going to need a logbook for this, and then study-related bursary benefits, which is under Section 10. A tip from me is keep all your supporting documents. This is your IRP5s, your retirement annuity certificates, your logbooks, medical aid certificates. Keep everything safe and organized as you start receiving them, right? Then we are going to look at our business deductions. Now, with regard to the business deductions, I'm just trying to get there. Okay, so again, I just want to say that for the individual deductions, for the business deductions, I'm definitely going to be doing more detailed videos on this so you know exactly what you can claim and how to go about it and what criteria it needs to meet, right? But for now, I'm trying to give you a bit of a brief overview that you can use. So for businesses, it will be things like depreciation on vehicles, on machinery, on equipment, your repairs and maintenance, but not improvements that were done to a property, your salaries, UIF, STL, medical aid contributions, if you did any of those for your employees, business travel and accommodation, but it needs to have receipts, marketing and advertising expenses, internet and mobile data if it's business related, interest on bank loans, accounting, legal, and professional fees, and then any research and development incentives that you receive. And yes, you can claim for innovation. There are many other deductions, but we will talk about it in a different video. So how can HM accounting help? I do have to give you some details so that you can get in touch with us further. Remember, you do not have to navigate tax season alone. And within your stress, you can hand over that stress to us. We specialize in handling your complex returns, complex individual tax return, capturing all your eligible deductions, especially if you are freelancing or consulting or you have multiple income streams, and then supporting small businesses and companies with provisional tax, their SARS compliance, and more. We also assist with managing tricky transactions like crypto, property, or foreign income. So if you are ready to file, then you will need to book your tax submission with us early because we are already getting so busy with this. And then we will then ask you to upload your tax documents to us. And you can also email us if you have any questions. I'm going to drop our details, our contact details in the description box below so that you can contact us. Let's make your tax season the smoothest tax season that you've had. And let's claim those deductions, guys. So please do save this video, have a look at it once more, and please remember, like I said, there will be more videos coming out, so a lot of your questions will probably be answered in those videos, but I hope this helps you in the interim with what you need to gather, what you can claim, and when things are due, most importantly. Until next time, take care.